Hey, мы Everfound, и вы смотрите soulchecktv. That's Russian for you're watching soulchecktv.
At Heaven Fest with Everfound. Hey guys, welcome to the show.
Hello.
Hello.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you so much for being here. Why don't each of you introduce yourself, tell us your age, and what part in the band you play?
My name is Ruslan. I'm 22 and I play guitar and keys in Everfound.
My name is Nikita. I'm 21. I sing and write songs in Everfound.
My name is Jan. I play drums and I'm 38.
My name is Larry. I'm 16 and I play bass.
And Larry, that is some hair. That is some great hair over there. How do you do that? How do you get it to stand up like that?
It actually only takes like 10 minutes.
He has a special pillow that he sleeps on.
Yeah, that's right. I hang upside down.
You do your own hair then?
Yeah.
Now you guys are all brothers. What's it like to work as a band together? Do you guys all get along, and who's really in charge?
In charge. I think we all, in a sense, are in charge. There's no...
Now, are you the youngest?
Larry's the youngest,
okay.
yeah. But we have brother right here, Ruslan.
Okay.
He's the only one with a beard, so I guess he's in charge.
Okay.
He makes the shots.
Okay.
Calls the shots.
You call the shots, so you're in charge.
Well,
Pretty much.
we balance it out.
So how did you guys get started? How did Everfound become a band?
Well, we grew up, in a Christian home, and the church we were at the time didn't have a worship band. And so there's a lot of students, but there wasn't anybody leading worship for the students. And so we grew up classically trained, like piano, Beethoven, Bach, that kind of thing. And so what happened is we knew how to play the basics,
Okay.
And so we just started picking up instruments.
So are your parents a little disappointed that you decided to become, a rock band since you're classically trained?
No, you know what? At first. But I don't think they wanted us to be like classical pianists or anything.
Okay. And now you guys have some great accents. You probably noticed their accents. Where are you guys originally from?
We're originally from Russia.
Okay, now how did you get here to Colorado?
We moved to the States in 1996 with our family.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay, was there any particular reason why you guys decided to leave Russia?
Right. Yeah, there was. There's a lot more opportunity in this country, in the sense that when my parents were growing up back in Russia, it was a whole different country than it is now. And there's a lot of oppression for your faith, for being a Christian. And not persecution necessarily, but a lot of oppression.
Right.
And so, you couldn't go to school, you couldn't get a great education, that kind of thing. So my parents grew up in that. They decided, you know what, the chance is now, and so we came here.
Okay, and that is a great thing about America. I love America that we do have religious freedom and the freedom to go to college and choose which career and be a rock band. Now, what do you guys have written on your hands? I noticed.
It's a set list.
Okay, you guys do you each have the set list written on your hands?
Yep.
Now, who started that? Do you guys do that every show?
Well, I think it started with me tripping over the set list that's always on the floor,
Oh,
and
okay.
spilling water on it and stuff.
And you can't read it and.
Yeah, I have bad vision, so I'm looking down. I'm I can't see what it is. So I have to kneel down or whatever. But it's on your arm. You can't trip over it. It's just kind of what we do.
Always with you.
Right.
You don't lose it, hopefully.
Okay, so tell us about your new album.
Dawn in Our Eyes. It's a brand new EP. We've been working on it for probably about an overall period of about a year and a half, 2 years. And we're really excited about it, really excited to get it out there. It's got some of the songs that we've been playing live for maybe 6 to 8 months. Songs like Someone, To Die For, Disappear. So yeah, we're really excited about it, and I truly believe these are probably some of the best songs we've ever written.
Yeah, one of the songs we're shooting a video for next week here in Colorado, actually, with a bunch of fans being a part of the video. So we're really excited about that, having our friends be in the video. Yeah.
So you're shooting your music video for Disappear.
Yes, the song Disappear.
How many of you guys out here ever had a broken heart? Come on, we know this. All right, so this next song is called Disappear. And so far, it's the best-selling track on the new record. But this is Disappear, and this goes out to all the broken hearts in this place.
Do you guys all write the songs? Do you write the music and the lyrics?
Yes.
Yep.
Who comes up with most of it?
Well, typically, like,
It's the
we
three.
all, yeah, the three of us come up with stuff, but like Larry always comes up with bass parts because he's
Yeah,
the
we write the
bassist,
music
like-
together.
Well, he's got
Yeah.
to spend time on his hair.
Right. Well, when he's not spending time on his hair, he's writing bass parts.
Okay.
Now, usually the two of us or the three of us sit down and write songs. We might work with somebody else, another co-writer, and then like we get the song done, we go in our basement or rehearsal space and just like work it out with the bands.
Yeah, usually ideas come at 2 a.m. in the morning, and then you sit down and write the song the next day.
So when do you sleep?
On the
That's a good
bus, on the way to
question.
the show.
Now, have you had any crazy incidents traveling in the tour life? Has anything happened that's would be an interesting story for the fans?
Yeah, a lot has happened. I mean, when you're on the road, you know, it's very much an adventure. It's like a road trip. What did you say?
Something's bound to happen.
Right, something's bound to happen. One of the recent things was my sister's birthday, and we were on tour, and we were coming back from the West Coast, and we were coming back from California.
She was with us.
She was with us, yeah, and I felt so bad because we broke down. Our bus broke down
Oh,
in
no.
Death Valley, Nevada.
Oh, that is really hot there.
Yeah,
right?
and we broke down like at 9 a.m.
Oh, at
and-
least it was early in the day.
Yeah, but we got towed at
Okay.
like 10 p.m. So we spent
10
the,
p.m.
Yeah.
13 hours.
So
We spent the
13
whole
hours
day.
in Death Valley. Now, what did you guys do to entertain yourselves or to keep yourselves cool? What do you do out in Death Valley when you're stranded on the road?
We hung out on the roof of our trailer. We danced a lot.
To the
we
cars
actually we
drive by.
actually took a walk and so many things. It was
You
ridiculous.
seriously danced on the top of your tour
We
bus?
did, yes, and all the
I
cars
wish-
would honk
I wish
for
we had
us.
footage of that. That would be so awesome.
Yeah, you know, we have pictures.
That footage is off limits.
Yeah, but the footage is, but the pictures.
Well,
I don't
if you
know.
want to send us some pictures so we can show our viewers, that'd be awesome.
We might. We'll see.
Okay, so you were there 13 hours in Death Valley on your sister's birthday.
Yeah, she was.
So,
I think she was turning 11. Something like that.
so how did did you sing happy birthday to her? Were you able to have it, do any celebration?
Well, she had a party like the night before.
Well, good thing.
But
Good
man,
thing.
it was tough for her.
And here's the story, guys. You know, we believe that our generation needs to rise up and stand on the fact of God's word and on His promise. We need to stand up and declare that we are the warriors of today for Jesus Christ. You know what I'm talking about? I'm talking about our schools. I'm talking about our relationships, man. I'm talking about our homes, all that good stuff. We need to stand up and say, you know what, I'm a believer. And I'm going to carry this torch of faith. Because that is what Christ did. And that is what He has called me to do. This is a torch. And man, I tell you what, there have been family members in my family that have been sat in prison for over 20 years because somebody found a Bible at their home. There have been family members in my family that went through Dachau, the concentration camp. It's crazy stories like that made us realize, you know what? How about us? You know, I never went through that. I'm 21. I grew up in this country. How about us? What are we going to do to carry the torch of faith?
You guys mentioned growing up in a Christian home. How important is your Christian faith to you? How has it impacted your life? And what's anything encouraging that you want to share with our viewers out there?
I think our music speaks for itself in a way.
Yeah, I mean, you know, as a band, we try to be really honest and really true to who we are, and faith is a huge part of our lives. You know what Jesus
is
has.
who we are.
It is who we are, right? Like we each have a personal relationship with Jesus, and that is like the greatest relationship you can ever be in your life. That could ever happen to you. It's the greatest, I always say it's the greatest adventure, most epic adventure, and the deepest romance. But our songs reflect, you know, what we go through in our life too, in the sense that, you know, we have relationships with, you know, when we date and stuff like that, and sometimes that is reflected in our music. But we just try to be really honest, and so our songs are like autobiographies of our lives. you know?
So you're writing from personal experiences,
Yes.
writing
Right.
about a faith that you are living. It's not just something you heard about or have head knowledge. This is your life.
Yeah, like if we're in awe of God, I remember, how did you write moments like these from the very first record?
I mean, we always try to write from a place that's honest, like you said. Mainly because an audience or your listenership, they see through the fake. And if you're honest and open with what you say and who you are in your songs, all of a sudden that connects to people. And that's what
Right.
we are all about as a band, is connecting with an audience, connecting with a crowd. There's no place sweeter, really.
So if you want to know more about Everfound, you've got to listen to their newest album, Dawn in Our Eyes, to hear these songs that they've written.
This song is called Someone. This song just talks about how sometimes in our life we go through things we don't really understand. Now look, I'm not a preacher, I'm a musician. And I'm 21, I don't know too much about life, but what I do know is that there is a love out there that is the most epic love you can ever think of. The deepest love you can ever think of. And then there's a relationship that no matter what happens in your life, no matter what you're going through today, He's there. This is someone, and I hope that you can relate in your own life, in your own way, in this moment.
There's always gonna be someone to lead you to the sun when there's nowhere for you to run. And the world is crashing down around you, you're losing faith, and anything is more than you can take. The dark will dawn, there's always gonna be someone.
And before we go, I'm going to put you on the spot. You mentioned dating, and I know there's lots of girls out there watching thinking, hey, here's 4 young guys, they're brothers, and they want to know, like, can you tell us, like, are any of you married? What are your, do you have, how do you date in a way that honors God? What's some
Right.
good dating advice?
Well, it's funny that you're saying this because we just did an event where we were put on a panel on
So
dating.
you've practiced. This is perfect. Okay, take it away. This is great.
But I have to say, we almost never discuss this in interviews. Like, dating is kind of the topic that we don't always talk about. So we try to kind of get rid of it real fast and solve it because, none of us in the band are married, but we don't have a traditional view of dating. You know what I mean? I think it's more like you date when you're ready to get married.
Okay.
That's kind of what it's.
Well, that's a great
like for
answer.
us.
I think
So
you should
we'll
talk
put it
about
there.
that. That is great. Okay. So you think dating is reserved for when you actually are ready to get married?
Right. Like, we're not big on breaking people's hearts and stuff.
Well, that's
so.
good. That is good to know. They are not big on breaking people's hearts. So that is really good. Anything else you want to add to this? Because I know this is the stuff people want to hear.
Don't be stupid, be smart.
Yeah, be smart. Like.
Are there certain standards you have, like based on the Bible? or-
Absolutely. Well, obviously, if you're a believer, she has to be a believer. And, purity, honesty, integrity, all of those things, if that's missing from a relationship, like, man, that's not God honoring, and what's the point?
Right. So based on what you've said, wait for dating. This is your view. Wait for dating.
Well, I'm just
until
saying,
you're
I mean,
ready to
there's
get married
18-year-olds that are getting married, and, they're ready, fine, that's whatever, So.
Okay, and purity.
I don't think it always
integrity-
comes like when you're ready. It's not like, oh, I'm ready to get married. Hey, what's up? Good looking.
Just taking
you wanna-"
responsibility. I think our culture is so easy on, like, okay, I'm going to date her, or him and him, whatever.
Well, obviously, you guys have a lot of opportunity. Being in a band, that's just, people are going to be drawn to you. So it's great that even in that venue, you want to live for God and, be careful of people's hearts and date responsibly.
Yep.
And so have I made you guys feel completely awkward now?
Not really. It's good.
Good. Okay. Well, you had some practice being on that dating panel, and that's some really good dating advice because in every area of our life, God wants us to live for Him, to honor Him, and that includes dating relationships and how we treat one another. So I'm sorry if I made you guys feel a little uncomfortable there.
No, it's good. It's good.
And thank you so much for your patience. You've been standing here in the hot sun. They let me put them in the sun here, and they have to go on and perform their concert at 12. So thank you guys so much. It's been great.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the show. For more information on Soul Check TV or to watch episodes online, please visit www.soulchecktv.com.